STS, deprogrammed for a reason, because I had to get rid of that old programming that nearly took my life away. It's real life shit. That's why I'm here today. And yeah, we're back with Lady Crime, and we don't stay down, we stay up, and we don't chat put. But it's not real talk. It's another midweek catch up. And trust me, I got a lot of energy right now. And yeah, man, shout outs to Queen Michelle once again. The feeling is the secret.
Oh man.
And that lady's consistent. I love people like that. You know, where the energy is consistent and they're really observant. You know what I mean? And they're really tapped into the synchronicities. Because everything's interconnected.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? It's real life. But big ups to you, you know. That sister.
Big ups, Queen. Big ups.
Soul sister.
Yeah, she is.
It's coming from the heart, man. You know what I mean? You know, when people are interactive and they're engaging, that's when you know they're really connecting. You know, when people are, you know what I mean? Flip-flopping, in and out, shake it all about. Man don't know where you are, fam. You know what I mean? You got to present your real self, baby. Just not a joke out here. But yeah, man. It's a cool day. It's been a bit of a mad one today, hasn't it? You know what I mean? I come up here late, you know, because I had little problems with the car.
Sorted now, though.
Trust me, sorted.
You know, when people try to test your patience.
Yeah, man, you got to tap in, baby.
You have to call on those reserves to keep yourself calm and centered and get the job done. So we got it resolved, but like Festia said, you know what I mean? There was a good 2-hour delay in us getting up here. Chicken them a couple of nice. Because I normally get fed before now, you know what I'm saying, to like babies. So you can hear calmness in the background.
Peace.
Then good.
But I must say one thing, delays happen for a reason. And my mentor said it's happening because the universe is, you know, making sure that you're good, you know.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, every disappointment is for a reason.
Yeah, man, it's all perception.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You might not see it like that when, you know, when you say, right, you know what is pan me.
Yeah,
you know, drunk or shit pan me, you're thinking to yourself, it's the worst thing ever. Because that's where your mind is. But, you know what I mean, there's always a silver lining somewhere. So, you know what I mean, look for it and it will present itself to you, because we have to go through these challenges in life. Without challenge, without friction,
there's no growth. Shouts to David Goggins out there.
For real.
Trust me, because, you know, a lot of people don't realise your comfort is your biggest prison. Trust me, it's your biggest prison. It doesn't allow you to grow. You're growing on comfort.
All right.
Trust me.
You can't grow. It's not possible. You can't go from little bit to big bit. Tall and big and trapping and strong. But your mind is as small as a walnut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not peanut. No bigger than that. You're not... No, there's been no expansion.
A walnut. You know what? Walnuts are good for your brain as well.
Yeah,
you know?
they are.
Yeah, that's how bad it is.
There's no expansion. There's no growth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you have to have that.
Yeah, trust me. Callous in them palms.
Yeah.
Trust me. Trust me.
You know, say hard work. You don't look on your hand. You say, "What callous in there?"
You know, some work.
Digging, you get me?
Trust me. I got a shot. You know what? Everything's interconnected. Shouts to Captain Kirby out there. Callousing them hands from
Listen,
you get
let me say something.
That man there, the amount of work that he does, trust me.
Listen, tone work.
Mental
like
strength.
If you were to see the work that he does at this allotment and has done, I mean, that's why I'm just, you know, I'm here saying I've got all this planting out to do. But if I had to do the preparation and then the planting, then I'd have something to complain about. If you see the work that he does up here, I mean, it's a labour of love, literally, because he's up here from what o'clock to what o'clock. But let me tell you something, despite all of and when we say lifting up bricks and carrying all 20, 30 bricks one time, so he's building up whatever walls, he lift them and carry them, no strain on him whatsoever. And I'm telling you, his hands, the palm of his hands, are softer than mine.
He's got them big.
They aren't them big them. There's no two ways about it. Him have man hand, them big.
Big.
But let me tell you, they're soft like you think he's having pedicures. Honestly, this palms of his hands are so smooth. And this is a man that works with his hand. He grasps, but at the same time looks after himself. He lives off this allotment. He's in a shop. Last time he came back from Jamaica, him saying to go to supermarket for how much money. He'll just come up here and get him dinner, get him breakfast. Because, trust me, the food is here. And you can't beat homegrown. Imagine, you don't have to take a penny out of your purse. You just go pick and eat. Listen, amazing. Thank you very much. Words can't express how grateful we are. I mean, sometimes I think, you know, people can take things for granted. and just come and do what we do. Because I mean, me, STS and I will come up here and we do the recording, and we'll do what we're doing. We'll do some exercises, some stretching, some meditation. And whilst we're doing that, my man's proper grafting. But trust me, kudos to you. I mean, when the time comes for me to step up, you know I'm here because I'm doing what I'm doing because you're not here. But when you are here, then you know what I tend to do other things, and I'm pen and paper type of woman, and I'm always doing stuff other than the physical. But when I have to do it, guess what? I enjoy it. Sometimes I forget that what time it is up here, and the birds singing to you, and Carlos coming and helping out. Tyrone. It's a wonderful place.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful place. If you guys ever come this neck of the woods, trust me, you have to come and visit us at the allotments. You'll love it. You won't want to leave. Trust me. It's beautiful.
One thing I must say is that what's beautiful about this place here is that there's balance. Everybody's giving their energy towards one accord. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For peace up here.
Yeah.
So regardless whether it's physical, spiritual, everything's coming together to be one. You know what I mean? So that's what it's all about, balance, isn't it? You do certain things that CK can't do. CK does certain
absolutely.
things. So it's always back and forth.
We
balance it out to make sure everyone is living okay.
Yeah, it's definitely an exchange of energy. However it takes place, then there's a definite exchange. There has to be, otherwise, one person's needs are being met and the other one ain't getting shit. I'm saying it can't work like that.
There's an imbalance.
Yeah.
So people are going to be arguing. There's no arguments.
No,
no conflict.
Man. Peace and love. That we are deal with.
You know what I mean?
My brother would say. That we are deal with.
That we are deal with. That's no. But yeah, man. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful day. I was gonna say. The energy on this planet right now, trust me, I'm really in touch with my feeling, and oh my god, Mother Earth is really, she's up in it right now. People are up in it as well. The consciousness is rising, man, because the dreams that I'm having as well, the dimensional dreams that I'm having, is showing me that, trust me, great things are occurring, but a lot of us aren't focused on that. We're focused on them man aren't going to stop, Them man aren't going to stop pumping out bad news. They make money off bad news. Why are you going to stop for?
That's how they
the corporation.
Yeah.
So why are they going to stop making money off on them? You know what I mean? They're going to keep on doing what they're doing. As long as you're buying, they're supplying.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So we have to realise that this is why, key thing here, the third eye shows you the real truth. This is why the people that have got an activation of their third eye move in a much different way to the people that haven't. And you notice that the people that have got activated third eye, they move in a way where they're in a different dimension, fam. Because the two eyes, remember, see the matrix all the time. The third eye sees the astral realm, the spiritual world, which is the real world. The ancestors said that the dream world is the real world. This is the Maya.
Yeah.
And trust me, you know what? Just come to it now. One African proverb, they said that they celebrate. No, that's it. It's come back to me now. They said that when a newborn baby is born, they cry, and when somebody dies, they celebrate. Think about that. Why do you think they do that?
Flip, isn't it?
It's a flip. Because they know what's going on. Because the baby is getting born into a matrix and getting ready to get programmed. When you die, you get to go back to your real state.
Yeah, exactly.
Your real state where your spirit flying around, fam. You know what I mean? You can really flex your body, fam. Yeah, we're in this physical vessel right here, and it's got a lot of limitations because, how can I put it? Basically, the spirit realm is so much different, man. You got so much more expansion here. You're limited when you're in this 3D consciousness, but when you start to raise your energy, Neo in the Matrix, we got those powers. That's when you get into your light body. A lot of us are in this darkness. Our chakras are blocked up. We're dense. We're in a bad mood. We want to bite people. Look, we're eating a whole pot.
Hug.
I was gonna hit my thought. Let you say that. You know what I mean? So we've become very limited here, but we are limitless beings as long as we tap into a lifestyle that serves us.
Yes.
Because as long as we don't, we're going to be left with the limitations.
Oh,
and that's real life, man.
There you go.
But we got it, man. We got this infinite mind that can manifest anything. But as long as we, trust me, keep on focusing on things that don't serve us, we're going to manifest that, man. You know, I'm going to shout him out again, yeah. But Lady Crown, trust me, I think Lady Crown was tapped into him before me. Bill Carson's a great man to tap into. That man, trust me, his mind, his knowledge, he's way ahead of his time. Way ahead of his time.
You want to really know about the Adam and Eve story, allegory? Check him out, man. Trust me, the way he breaks it down. Listen, just check him out.
Yeah,
Bill Carson.
Bill Carson.
He's on YouTube and he's been on the 19 Keys podcast. A lot of people have had him on. An amazing brother and had his challenges in life.
Big challenges.
But listen.
Through adversity, he elevated just to a different state. He was walking around with holes in his shoes. Yep. And guess what he done? He said, conscious thought and action. So what he done? He sold some of his toys and gained, I think it was around $18. Yep. And bought himself some food. And said that started his journey on becoming a billionaire, babe. Yeah. A multi-millionaire. Yeah. Don't know if he's a billionaire yet.
Well, that's his next goal, isn't it? Did he say 2026? Or?
Yeah, 2026. Yeah. That's what he said. And he said it's on course.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. You can't beat it, can you? Look at that. It's visionary, innit? You just put it out there.
He said that he wrote it down on the check. Each time.
Wrote himself a check out for $1 billion.
Yeah. Because when you write it, you're sending an affirmation to the universe. Yeah. Now you have to take action to manifest.
We do what we do.
Yeah, with the I don't want to say too much, stuff.
Say nothing. Say nothing. Yo. Okay. Back in the Maya. But we're in the Maya, yeah?
Yeah.
You have to pay homage to the man them out there, and especially Andrew Bridgen, wonderful brother, gone through whatever he's gone through as an MP, realised that things aren't quite right, and used his throat chakra to speak out. Absolutely amazing, yeah. I mean, what we have taking place, and it's not just in England and Wales, it's globally, it's an absolute travesty. It really is. It's on the scale of unimaginable. I can't think of any kind of comparison, in terms of what's taking place. Now we've got these bodies out there, ONS, Office of National Statistics, and they can correlate and put things together, and they seem quite happy. And I think some of these figures might even be fudged, but they seem quite happy for you to go onto their website and have a look at what's taking place with regards to people exiting the planet probably way before time. And yet it's not an outcry. There's no, oh my goodness, what's happening? No, okay? So this is May 26th, yeah? 9.4% increase in above average, above the 5-year average with regards to people exiting this planet, deaths, yeah? Unexplained, a lot of them. But there's no demand for an inquiry, okay? Private homes, excess deaths up 17.3%. Imagine that. No outcry. Care homes 6.7%. No outcry. Hospitals 6.3%. All of these are above the average 5-year average. They're all above it. Where is the outcry? Why aren't we having the public inquiry? Why hasn't anybody of any substance, apart from the likes of Sir Christopher Chope and Andrew Bridgen, where's all these MPs that sit down there in their second homes, third homes, got the granny working for them who died about 50 years ago, but she's still getting a paycheck? Where are they? Where's the outcry? I'll tell you something now. So England, 9.2% above the average, the 5-year average, in Wales, 7%. So the excess, and this is real men and women transition who passed away in the week of the 26th of May was 1,021, above the 5-year average. Now, the government had some investment in, which was taxpayers' money, some AI system that could correlate figures and do all sorts of things. Cost $2 million taxpayers' money, but it can't seem to produce the figures like what's happening with this trial. Where's all the trial data not being released yet? Well, where is it? Nobody who should be out there shouting to say, well, come on, what's happening here? Which is your MPs. Where them there? Where are they? Listen, if we don't hold them accountable and hold their feet to the coals, trust me, that it on them to take action, then I don't know what's going to, because it is down to us. They're ignoring the obvious. There's a big piece of 10-ton elephant in the room, and man skirting around the outside because I can still manage to squeeze past, so it's okay. No, it's not okay. These are our loved ones. These are families, husbands, wives, sisters, brothers, daughters, sons, young people. Do you know what I mean? Checking out way before time. This is a public outcry. It should be a public outcry, but yet again, your mainstream media, the one that you're paying your TV license to, where's the reporting on it? None. No, they want to push other agendas. They want to talk about other things, but they don't want to talk about this. It's high time that they did. So big shouts out to you, Andrew Bridge. And I don't know if you'll ever see this podcast that SDS and I do, but we have been shouting you out for a long time because we really do appreciate you standing up in your power and doing the right thing. Never mind about what other people saying about the other. I mean, you don't give a crap because you see what's happening and you speak the truth. You're an honourable man. You're a decent man. You're a good man. And may the Creator bless you and protect you.
Infinite blessing.
Because if you weren't standing up and doing what you're doing, I don't know who else in that so-called government would be doing what you've done. They've taken away the whip. You're no longer part of the Conservative Party. Why would you want to be anyway? Bearing in mind what they've done. So, you know, I really do applaud you. You're an amazing man.
You have to have love, man.
Yes, for your fellow men and women out there. If you haven't,
otherwise you stay in the fear frequency, fearing everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Not realizing, you can tap in and speak your truth, fam. You know what I mean? Don't be fearing anything, man. Because as long as you fear something, more time, it's gonna get attracted to you. You know what I mean? People don't realize how powerful your consciousness is. Like, your consciousness is shaping reality. You know what I mean? So you have to be very mindful. Because trust me, you're attracted whether you like it or not. We're manifestors. You know what I mean? You can manifest greatness or you can manifest destruction for yourself and others. It's totally up to you, you know. One thing that God, the Most High, Jah Rastafari, gave us is what I was about to say willpower. is free will. Free will. You know, you got free will to do anything on this planet. Just make sure that it helps you, man, and your fellow men and women.
That's how we're supposed to be.
That's how we're supposed to be living.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we've got Gary Gensler, the head of the SEC, Security and Exchange Commission, going after Binance. Okay. Now, those of you that know, Binance is a cryptocurrency exchange, a very big one. I think the biggest one, actually. And 13 charges of all kind of this, that, Terra Devil knows all. Now they're a centralized cryptocurrency platform, and anybody that's into cryptocurrencies, and you know, if you're going to use an exchange to buy your cryptocurrency, then I always suggest that you move them off once you've made the purchase. Because yes, like the banks that can print up money and put figures on, you can buy your Bitcoin, and leave it in your wallet on this centralized exchange, and I don't know how many times they might want to sell that one Bitcoin. Until you take it off, you don't have ownership of it anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? So they have a place, but only as an intermediary to buy what it is you want and get the hell off if you use the likes of Binance. Because, I mean, you could use a debit card to make purchases on there, but they've blocked them. Binance is a competition for the central bank digital currencies. Yeah, they don't want anybody out there that's going to be challenging them. And let's face it, Binance has been out there for, 5-6 years, maybe longer, as a cryptocurrency platform and their own token as well. It's a Chinese owned company as well, so, you know, I guess the Americans especially, not too keen on him. But yet again, if they go after the centralized cryptocurrencies and, you know, their prices start to plummet and their stocks start to fall, then they can go, oh, look, we told you, you know, not to invest over there. At the same time, what they've got waiting for you is far worse than what you could buy on the Binance cryptocurrency exchange, trust me. Because I was going to say Jay-Z. Well, I was going to say Jay-Z. His name's not Jay-Z.
I was going to say Jay-Z.
I was going to say Xi Jinping, and he's the Prime Minister.
Why was going to say Jay-Z?
I don't even know, because the what's his name? Can't remember his name now. The head man for the Binance cryptocurrency exchange. Okay. I can't remember his name now. So yeah, it's a challenge to the CBDC. Bank of England, that will lead directly onto the Bank of England. They've extended their consultation on them bringing out their digital currency until the 30th of June. You can go on the Bank of England website and put in your what it is you like and don't like about the CBDC. And if you find anything that you do like, then you got to be crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? So yet again, because the consultation period should have ended on I think it was on the 1st of June, and somebody asked a poignant question to which they had to deliberate over, and then they decided to extend it to the 30th of June. So tell your peeps them to get onto the website and say, we don't want your central bank digital currency, and give them good reasons why. There's lots of Telegram platforms out there that will give you a template that you can use, or just think about having a cryptocurrency that's centralized and controlled by your government. It will be the central bank, but let's face it, the central bank owns the government. They control them, and so everything that you spend or everything that you do is tracked and traced. And ask me if that's something that you'd be happy with. Do you think you'd like that? If you don't, then you need to get on there and let them know. Use cash. Just do not buy into their system. It's their way of trying to keep control of the planet, which central banks have had it for the longest time. And the countries that didn't have the central banks in, then you know why they went into places like Libya and Afghanistan, because that's what they want to put in place. Their puppet, which would be the president, he will allow them to have a central bank, or she allow them to have a central bank in that country, and then they own the country, because that's what they've been doing for the last how many years. This exceptionalism that America seems to have had all over, this world dominance through the central banks. So get on there and let them know your disdain for the CBDC, that you don't want it and don't use it. Use cash wherever you go. It's not cash, it's money, it's legal tender. So if you go into a shop and they say, well, we don't take cash here, you say, well, so you don't take legal tender. Don't use the word cash, because that's just it's a made up word. It's legal tender. Yeah, and if they don't take legal tender, then what they're saying to you is that whatever you got in your hand, you can have it. Simple as that, because you don't have cash, you have legal tender, and they have to take it from you for whatever it is that you're buying. If they say they can't take it, then you can walk out of that shop with what you got in your hand, because you offered legal tender. Yeah, and there's laws around that. Last thing, the Sovereign Project.live, brilliant website to go on and subscribe to. Lots of information, free downloads on there. Course started on Monday, really, really good. Peter Stone, who's delivering the course, absolutely fantastic. It was a live meeting, but obviously we'll get the links to it so we can go over it again. And even though I'm averse to a lot of the things that we was talking about, it was so well presented. It really was. And what he's also looking to do is anybody that does a 22-week course, I think there's a 16-week course after that, which goes into a lot more details with some of the subject matters. But then you can actually start delivering courses in your own area, in your own communities. And it's literally to empower people to stand in their sovereign status, because that's what you are. Once you acquiesce to all of the bullshit, you can then be controlled, and you have no say over your life. And let's face it, everybody wants to have control over their lives, don't they? And that of their progeny, their sons and daughters. Why should somebody else have that a say as to where they go, what they do, and all the rest of it? That's down to you, but you can only do that if you're standing in your power. So it's a fantastic course. I don't know if he's going to do another online one, but I suggest that people start looking at that, or even getting the book. It's only 25 quid for the book, and there's no copyright on it, so you can take it out of its binder and photocopy it, and everybody can have a copy. We need to start using their system against them, because it's the one they put into place. But instead of us being the victim, oh, look what they've done to me now, come take me ass. No, we stand in our power and use their same system to back them up, because you are the secured party creditor. You are the authority, not them. They have no authority over you unless you acquiesce, and most of us have done that without even realizing it, because of the system that we've been brought up in. So yeah, it's time for people to rise up, to stand tall and do the right thing. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Yeah, what Bob said. Okay.
That's not no joke. I'll just end it on this though.
Yeah.
In quantum physics, they say that particles change their behavior due to their observation. So it just shows you, that we act differently according to what environment that we're in. This is why people with great support networks flourish. So make sure that you keep on connecting with those that are going to help you on your journey, and that's so crucial.
Absolutely.
Because trust me, we're all interconnected. make sure you connect with the right ones though.
All right.
Not no joke at you.
All right.
But is that all you got to say for this one?
Yeah, man. And big up to the sister out there. Lady 7.
Lady 7.
You don't know. Big up, my girl.
Enough love. Enough love. And yeah, it's a flip, no rehearsal, no script, no acting going on. And yeah, keep working on your mind, body, and soul in order to achieve your goals.
Because we die with you.
Spiritually.
Oh.
And I forgot it once again, second time, and she saved me again. Oh my God. Yeah, but yeah, STS and Lady Crown, over and out. Peace and blessings.
Peace, my people.
Peace.